What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to the Darkside Detective. We have one more case to go, and that would be Dawn of the Dead. The chief summoned us all to the debriefing room about a code red, city-wide issue. Is everyone here? Good. There were riots all over the city, so it's all hands on deck. I can't remember the voice I did for him. That means you too, McQueen. Time to do some real police work. Are you sure your iffy stomach is able for it? You two, stop it. Officer Murakami, whatever, was wounded in the field, but he's been cleared by medical to give us a briefing on what's happening out there. Thanks, Chief. Guys, I've not seen anything like it before. Hordes of angry citizens shambling around, attacking one another and smashing up the place. It all seems so mindless. We don't know what's causing this behaviour, but we need to get out of here and stop it. Be careful out there, and good luck. Squad dismissed. Thank you. Detective McQueen. I love a good riot. Nothing makes me happier than getting God's sake. Nothing makes me happier than to get some bed on swinging practice in. New detective. My first day on the job and we get to tackle a riot. How exciting. $10 the newbie doesn't make it through the day. Hey! I'll take that bet, McKing. You'll do fine, detective. Actually, what's your name? Fish. Fresh fish. Yeah, my reaction exactly, McQueen. According to this, the entire city is in a state of panic. Arrests, hospitalizations, collateral damage, and purchase of spooky soundtracks are all up. Television. Dick Brickman here, reporting live from City Hall, where I, Dick Brickman, am slowly being approached by a hungry-looking politician. Mr. Politician, all reports suggest that the city is in a state of panic. Can I get a response? Same old party line. When will these politicians liven up their acts? Probably when you die. Old moldy clothes are in, while looking alive is out. Local cat saves fireman from tree. Property prices soar as previous owners return, resulting in evictions across the city. McBurger reports spike in requests for brain meat. City Hall productivity levels reach record high. Are you up to date with the latest fashion trends? Old moldy right? Okay. Sorry, McQueen. I know this isn't your usual kind of case, but I need everybody out on the streets for this. No problem, Chief. Happy to help. How is your arm? I'll live, thanks. Perp tried to bite me, but I got away. Crazy, right? Crazy. My name is next to the museum, a shop downtown, and the old Mafia mansion. Looks like it's gonna be a busy day. Right. Well, let's get rolling. I better get Dooley and hit the road. Okay, let's head to the museum first. Why is the door smashed in? Looks like a break-in. Looters? Maybe, but they tend to go for televisions, not tapestries. Let's check it out. Posters. Seems there is an Egyptian-themed display at the moment. Woo-ee! Those Egyptians were big. Those pictures aren't to scale. I knew that. Of course you did, Dooley. Of course you did. I don't like museums. They're just graveyards for old stuff. That's a good point. I think our car is old enough to be on an expedition. I think our car is old enough to be an expedition. Whatever. Exhibition here. Shut up. Museum. Go inside. Nice dinosaur. An impressive specimen. There seems to be something stuck in here, but it's too far for me to reach. What, in his mouth? After watching extensive historical footage, Twin Lakes researchers believe this beast escaped a Costa Rican themed park in the early 90s. What? Presumed cause of death is drowning, as his tiny arms wouldn't have been great for swimming to the mainland. Wow, team here must be top of their field. I wouldn't say that. Anthropology. Okay, let's go to anthropology. Curiosity cabinet. Tall skeleton. This is what a plastic skeleton looks like. Scientists think it may be what the human body was molded on. Fascinating. People in this smart aren't exactly very... The people in this town aren't exactly very smart, are they? It's locked. I wonder if I can open it somehow. Short skeleton. An ape, probably. What a fine institute of learning this is. Yeah. Can't open that. What do you think this room is anthropologizing for? Oh god, Dooley. Ancient Egypt. What on earth? That looks like a mummy. Ruh. Sarcophagus. This must be what that mummy came from. Smashed cabinet. Looks like some jewelry is missing. The plaque says the gem of Osiris. Osiris? The Egyptian death god? I can't help but think that's tied in with what's going off across the city. Scepter. A scepter? Accept her? I don't even know her. Wait, who are we talking about? Jesus Christ, Dooley. I don't know how or why, but that thing must have come out of that sarcophagus. I better look for a way to lure it back in there. Stone tablet. You'd have to be pretty sick to truly swallowing that medicine. No, Dooley, that's... whatever. Okay, we've got a scepter, an old Egyptian rod. Look, detective, it looks like a fancy fire poker. Nothing seems to be happening. Doesn't look like it's working. Right, what if we use it on Curiosity Cabinet? I don't want to smash it open in case that damages the case contents. I need a gentler solution. I wonder if I can use this to dislodge whatever he ate. Bird bones. That must have been Tony Rex's last meal. Tony? The tea has to stand for something. Item received, bird bones. Some delicate bird bones. What about this? These might work as a makeshift lockpick kit in a very fragile kit. Maybe if I match these bones to the tumblers in the lock, I'll be able to open the cabinet. What? Alright, hold on then. See what we can do. That bone doesn't seem to fit. Maybe one of the other bones will work. This one? That one. That one. That one. That one. That seems to be it. Now to see what's inside. Ooh, brain jar. A jar of pickled brains. I prefer pickled onions myself. I've received brain jar. Large jar. Some bad juju. Medium jars. It contains a drawing of some jam. Jar. It's stuffed full of invoices. Small jars. I have newt. There is an old note on the jars. Borrowing for soup will return ASAP. A collection of earwax gathered from the museum staff. Ew. This seems to be filled with wasps. Living, angry wasps. Use contact lenses. Urine sample found on site. I don't want to know. What do you think this room is anthropologizing for? What? Got that joke. Okay, we need to... Sorry, Pickle Brain, but I need to take care of some undead business. Yum. There's a case closed put in here somewhere, but there's just no time. I don't think we'll find anything else of note here. Let's just get to the next crime scene. Okay, let's go to Chinatown. This is where you got McNugget's retirement urn. What a fun party. We spent the entire time chasing around monsters. Chasing memories, you mean? No, chasing monsters. There's a stringless tennis racket in here. Broken racket. It's actually painted onto the building. The mayor figured it was cheaper than maintaining real drains. Nice. Looks like we're barred from there, Dooley. I don't get it. It's a window, not a club. I was... never mind. I thought this place had a layer of dry ice adding to the mystery, but now I see it, it's a cracking exhaust pipe. I wonder if I can get some other shopping while here. I can't make out anything inside, but these flyers advertise some local businesses. The Grain Distribution Company, Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates. Hall and Oates. The music group, Hall and... yeah, no. The Sanctuary for Sensory Deprived Animals, Deaf Leopards. That's another music group, Def Leppard, who are, in fact, if you don't know this, from Sheffield. Oh hey, my hometown. And the shop I buy my coats in, Fleecewool Max, which is supposed to be Fleetwood Mac. Back alley mystic shops are never run by McGillicuddy or Sanchez, are they? I guess not. Go inside. Are those paws? Nah, they couldn't be. Help! I'm trapped! Get rid of them! Is that skull real? That's the skull of the previous shop owner. But Will stipulated I keep it on display at all times. That's just creepy. Healing crystals. Crystals used for some form of healing. I guess... ow! This is sharp. That must be useful. You received item, healing crystals. Lucky cat. Given my current predicament, I'm starting to think none of these lucky charms work. Yeah, just a bit. Dreamcatcher. A dreamcatcher, used for trapping nightmares. Maybe useful in this nightmare. Lantern. Nice lanterns. A shop like this runs on ambience. 80% of all sales are because customers can't see what they're buying. Tapestry. That's pretty. You should buy it. Treat yourself. Now's not the time to be shopping. Carpe diem. That's what I say. Carpe diem. Carpe diem, but whatever. That's not... oh, never mind. Large trunk. A large trunk with a sturdy lock. It's empty inside. Perfect. What's this? Chinese puzzle box. I can't figure out how to open it. No idea what's inside. Various books on positive living, feng shui, and harnessing the energy of the secret hell beasts to control your enemies. Wait, what? Yeah, that's pretty strange. Do you take card? Yes, I have a machine at the back for skimming them. Just tell me your PIN number. Well, that all sounds perfectly legitimate to me. Okay, we do have the dream catcher. I wonder if we can add it to the rack. The rope is too tight, I need to loosen it up somehow. I can use the sharp edges to cut the dream catcher up. It's a bit loose for a game of squash, don't you think? You received item, net. Okay, undead trinkets. What the hell? Monkey paws all came to life. Not feeling so lucky now. I hope the riots citywide are all undead related. Less worry, more scurry. Get rid of them. Fine. One careful swipe and... okay, I've caught them all. And they go into the trunk. That's this area? Heh. Lockdown. Thank goodness you came, officers. I don't know how else I'd have escaped... you guys. You guys? They couldn't send some other cops? The whole force is busy. This is harassment. You called us. Hello again, Wang. Wang? Who's Wang? My name is, Detective McQueen? Looks like we've got the wrong guy. What happened here? My lucky rabbit's foot, the monkey's paws, the body out back, they all started moving. Body out back? I never said that. You've got no proof. Dooley, you hear him? What's happening? I tuned out. You were asking so many questions. All this started not long after my store was robbed last night. We found those gremlins in the end, Wang. Not in my shop, you didn't. You sold them to Dooley. I couldn't have sold him something that doesn't exist. Wink. You just said wink to me. No, I didn't. Wink. Oh god. Tell me more about the robbery. Last night, some goons floated in. They smashed the place up and took some entirely legal ritual components. Ritual components doesn't sound legal. Good thing for me that the evidence was stolen then. Floated in? Yep. Floated in a green haze. That sounds like Darksiders to me. I don't think we'll find anything else here. Dooley, I'm not sure what Darksiders are doing here, but we need to get to the next crime scene. In a mansion. We have reports of a break-in at the Don's old mansion. Let's check it out. Detective, the city's in chaos. Surely we've better things to focus on than derelict buildings? We don't know who they are or why they broke in. This mansion belonged to a mafia don. For all we know, there is a hidden weapon cache here. Given how crazy things are across the city today, whatever they want, we had better make sure they don't get it. Things in the sky, please tell me why. Was that a good use of police resources and time? No. Was it fun? Yeah. Building castles in the sky, please tell me. Sorry. He must have been doing pretty well for himself to have a beachside house with palm trees. Maybe crime does pay after all. Gargoyles. These things remind me of some of the people we've met on our cases. Gate sign. It says, stay out. Luckily the law doesn't apply to us. Dooley, the law does apply to us. Just not in this particular case. Same thing? Yeah. Approach mansion. Hold on. You said a don owned this place. Like a mafia don? Yep. One of the most feared men in the country. Al Capone. He terrorized people for all sorts of things, but we could never prove any of it. Any resemblance to persons living or dead are purely coincidental. What got him in the end? Tax evasion. He swerved to avoid a truck with some tax, and we got him on dangerous driving charge. Oh my god, seriously? Tax evasion. Tax. I mean, he died in prison and this place has been condemned ever since. Okay, fine, let's just go. What is there? What? Strange equipment. This must belong to whoever is in there. This stuff looks dangerous. I'd better power it down for now. You received item. Battery. It doesn't do anything since I removed the battery. Sign. A condemned sign. I don't see why it's condemned. Looks like a perfectly fine sign to me. No, these boarded windows make it hard to see much inside. Oh. Pardon me, I've got gas. Sir, you can't be here. This place is condemned. Brains. That's not right. Is there somebody there? Yes. Are you okay? I'd be a lot better if I wasn't trapped in here by that thing. Hold on. We'll do something. Rope? This seems to be the rope that holds the chandelier in place. Seems to be stuck. Can we bat it with this? I think I'll try something else. Donkaphony. That's one mean-looking monster. He was also mean-acting. Do you think those two facts are related? What a potentially conveniently located table. Why is it convenient? Couch. A surprisingly tame couch for a mob boss to have in his house. Now that's a large chandelier. Jeez, if that dropped on somebody, it'd really hurt. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Zombie noises. We need to audition better extras. You know, this place isn't so bad. A lick of paint, some new furniture, get rid of the manic butler, and it could be quite a nice HQ for urban blood wolfing. No, Dooley. Okay. Can we go into the kitchen? We can go into the kitchen. Think. That liquid is so dark and stinky, I wouldn't put my hand in there for any reward. We're gonna have to put our hands in there at some point, aren't we? Broken cupboard. I can't open this one. I wonder what treasures are inside. Not enough to force it open, however. Open cupboard. Various supplies, including candles. I think I'll take one. Received item, candle. Pots. We could use these at a blood wolf camp. Somebody ruined our pots by melting marshmallows all over them. What? What are those monsters? It was you, Dooley. McQueen. What a stink. Somebody forgot to clean out the fridge when this place was condemned. Anything in there I can eat? Dooley, it's all rotten. I'm so hungry. You made things sound urgent, so I skipped second breakfast. This is urgent, Dooley. Fine, but after all this, you buy me pancakes. There's the remains of a long-forgotten roast chicken in here. It's not edible, Dooley. Cutlery drawer. No knives, scissors, or other sharp objects. What a convenient inconvenience. Missing drawer. Where did this go? What kind of a looter takes one drawer? Oh, that's a good point. Can we light the candle on the oven? The power has long been turned off. There's no spark in this ignition. Ugh. Foyer. Cutlery drawer. Cupboard. Pots. Cup. Somebody half clean this cup. I'm sure they won't mind me taking their sponge. You now received item steel wool. Ooh. What we can do, here's a little trick for you. Right. If you're ever out in the woods, and you have 2 batteries and a piece of steel wool, if you connect the positive and the negative with the steel wool, it'll heat up so much that it'll make a spark and you can start a fire with it. Much like we'll do here with battery when we put the steel wool on the battery. Blood wolf trick. Combine a battery with steel wool to make a fire starter. Thank you very much. Little Emily taught me that. That's plausible. You received item fire starter. Twisted fire starter. If I light this while it's still in my pocket, I'd burn my coat. My precious, precious coat. Fine, we'll go to the foyer. We'll place the thing on the side table. Doesn't look like it's working. What? I just need this to magically float. No, that's odd. I guess I'd best try something else. Yeah, we need that onto the side table. Not the rope. I need to find something more suitable. I'm trying to... Well, I'm trying to put the fire starter onto the side table so I can put the so we can light the candle. Why is that not working? Why do you not be working? Oh, now you work. Rub in stupid slow and dramatic fashion. Uh-oh. It's Safe to come out now. Is now a good time to mention I'm allergic to fire? Raxa. You guys! I owe you big time. What were you doing here? Actually, for no reason. No reason at all. We should go outside before you tell us. Yeah. We seem to have burnt down the Don's mansion. Oh well, sure, it'll be fine. Thanks for saving me back there. Are you okay? I am, thanks to you guys. What's with the getup? I'm an in-spookter now. Since I kept finding myself at weird goings-on, I licensed myself a franchise. And there was a localized storm here last night, so I knew that meant something was happening after the events at the library. Good catch. Is this your equipment? It is. It's a spooktometer. Do you like it? It reads for spooktivity. I brought it with me to help get readings. But I got trapped in that room and didn't get to look at the readings yet. Trapped by that creature? Later, yes, but not at first. There were people here searching the place. Their accents were hard to understand, but they were looking for the Don. But he's been dead for a while. Yeah, they left when they realized that. I waited a while to make sure they didn't come back, but then that thing burst out the floor and I was trapped again. What do the readings say? That's odd. The battery is missing. Thankfully, there's a printout inside it. Give me a second while I open it up. Wow. Lots of spooktural readings. Whoever, whatever was looking for the Don, they weren't human. Dooley, I just figured it out. The Darksiders aren't looking for something at the Don's house. They are looking for the Don. But you said he was dead. Which is why they took the Gem of Osiris and the ritual components. They're trying to resurrect him. Wow. Detective, what an amazing coincidence that every place the Chief sent us was tied in so tightly with what's really going on. If we had been sent to even one different location, you may never have pieced it all together. There's no time to work out the undoubtedly small probability of things having worked out like this. We need to get to the graveyard and fast. We can't let him return. You should probably leave too, Raxa. Because of that fire you started? Fire? What fire? You must be seeing things. It's just, probably starved from being inside. Bad for the mind. Make sure to eat something when you leave, which you should do now. For food, not fire. I think that went smoothly. Okay, onto the graveyard. Graveyard. Because this is, right. We are at the end of the episode on 28 minutes, but because this is the last case, I'm going to carry on.